This video discusses the deaths of four Muslim men in Albuquerque, New Mexico, of celebrities Olivia Newton-John, Paul Duncan, Dwight Smith, and Misdeeds of Demi Lovato, Garth Brooks, Michael Imperioli, and others. Hello friends, this is Unmasked Truth with Harmanjeet Saini, where I provide unique analysis of world events based on the unmasked truth that after surrender, Germany continued World War II clandestinely and became a killing machine. I also provide true news that you will find nowhere else. Four Muslim men were shot to death in Albuquerque, New Mexico since November 2021, three of them in the past few weeks. In November 2021, Muhammad Ahmadi, 62, a Muslim immigrant from Afghanistan, was attacked and killed outside the grocery store he owned with his brother. On July 26, 2022, 41-year-old Aftab Hussain from Pakistan, who worked at a local cafe, was ambushed and shot dead. On August 1, 2022, Muhammad Afzal Hussain, 27, also an immigrant from Pakistan, was killed. He attended the University of New Mexico and was president of the Graduate Student Association and studied city planning. He worked as a field organizer for a congresswoman's campaign and had political ambitions himself. Then on August 5, 2022, 25-year-old Naeem Hussain, also from Pakistan, who also had connections in Afghanistan, was killed. He had just obtained his US citizenship in July and had started his own trucking business. A 51-year-old Afghan suspect, Muhammad Sayed, has been arrested in the killings of two Pakistani men, Aftab Hussain and Muhammad Afzal Hussain. While the authorities will investigate the killings further, I would like to advise law-abiding Muslims from anywhere in the world living in the United States to not be concerned about the killings. The truth is that the four men killed were actually executed for the crimes they had committed in the United States or in their home countries, the crime of killing white adults and or children of non-German ancestry. They were rewarded for these crimes by emigrating to the United States and then receiving help and succeeding in their businesses or careers. Other Muslims in the United States who have emigrated legitimately and have committed no crimes need not fear violence or being targeted for killings. But this is a warning to all those Muslims who committed murders of innocent people and other crimes and were financially rewarded with emigration to the United States and British Commonwealth nations, and then with their chosen careers and or businesses, that your day of reckoning is approaching. You will be put to death violently for your dastardly crimes. This is a warning to Hindus or any others who have committed similar crimes and have been financially rewarded the same way. Your day of reckoning is not far off. In my previous videos and in this video, I have identified many white, Italian, black, and Hispanic celebrities and near celebrities who have been executed for their crimes. Now it's the turn of Muslims, Hindus, or other criminals to pay for their crimes as well as with their lives. Concerning Hindus of India, I would like to point out that they are continuing with a program of murdering Sikh youth in the military. The latest case is that a very handsome looking 20-year-old youth, Sepoy Sukhjinder Singh, with 2 years of service in the Indian Army, who supposedly died in a landslide recently while on duty in Uttarakhand state in India. The truth is that Sukhjinder Singh was murdered by the Indian Army controlled by the Rajputs and South Indians. Sukhjinder Singh's death will not go unavenged. I would advise our side to start targeting the best Rajput, South Indian, and Gujarati youth in the United States and Britain who are children of prominent Indians to force them to stop these murders. They don't understand any other language. Now, famous actress and singer Olivia Newton-John died supposedly of cancer on August 8, 2022 at the age of 73 at her Southern California ranch home. Newton-John is best known for her acting roles in Grease with John Travolta and achieved instant success with the film's release in 1978. Later, she also acted in Xanadu. Her singing career was equally impressive. She got her start with a win in the Australian talent show, followed by 4 Grammy Awards and 5 number 1 hits, 10 top 10 hits, and 2 number 1 albums. Newton-John was first diagnosed with breast cancer in 1992 and became an ardent advocate for cancer treatment and research. But cancer did not kill her at age 73. She was a German masquerader executed for the murder she committed in her younger days, which launched her singing and acting career. Lamont Dozier was an American Rock and Roll Hall of Fame songwriter, singer, and record producer from Detroit, Michigan, who, with the songwriting and production team with the Holland Brothers, was a large part of Motown's success in numerous hits and success of artists such as the Supremes, the Vandellas, and the Isley Brothers. In the 1970s and early 1980s, Dozier went on to record a number of albums as a performer in his own right, writing much of the material himself. He was also a composer for TV shows and films. The media reported that Dozier died at his home near Scottsdale, Arizona on August 8, 2022 at the age of 81. The truth is that Dozier was executed for his crime of murder of a white adult and or child of non-German ancestry in most likely the early 1960s that got him the masquerader sport to succeed in his music career. Those were also the days many civil rights icons committed murder that enabled them to become leaders in the civil rights movement. I hope African Americans realize how evil the system perpetrated by German masqueraders is. If there had been no coercion, many African Americans and others would have succeeded on their own merits in their chosen careers, such as music, acting, sports, or businesses. But they were forced to commit crimes because the masqueraders controlled these industries with threats, intimidation, violence, and bloodshed. I would like to point out that the media can report only celebrity deaths, and of those, I report still fewer deaths. Actually, hundreds of people are executed every week in many different ways for similar crimes. The number awaiting execution for the same crimes is in the millions. The task will go on. Demi Lovato, at age 29, is a highly accomplished American singer, songwriter, and actress. She got her start as a child actress at age 10 on the children's television series Barney and Friends. She gained prominence for her role as Michi Torres in the musical television film Camp Rock and its sequel Camp Rock 2: The Final Jam. Lovato's accolades and awards speak well for her successful career in entertainment. She has sold over 20 million records in the United States, received an MTV Video Music Award, 10 Teen Choice Awards, 5 People's Choice Awards, 2 Latin American Music Awards, a Guinness World Record, and was included on the Time 100 annual list in 2017. Trouble with Lovato is that she has succumbed to the German masquerader pressure and committed murder. She will continue to be successful in her music career, but her personal life will be a mess because her terrible misdeed is known and the day of reckoning will soon arrive. She reportedly suffers from an eating disorder, alcoholism, and drugs. Lovato describes her sexuality as fluid. At age 29, she is still single and probably will remain so, but who can tell? Her day of reckoning could come before she can find love. German masqueraders have destroyed so many lives, one would not expect anything different from Satan worshippers. Garth Brooks, born on February 7, 1962, is one of the world's best-selling singers, having sold more than 170 million records. He has sold more records than Elvis Presley and is second only to the Beatles in overall total album sales. Brooks's 9 albums have achieved diamond status in the United States, more than the previous record of the Beatles at 6. He has won numerous awards, including 2 Grammy Awards and 17 American Music Awards. Brooks was introduced into the Songwriters Hall of Fame in 2011 followed by the Country Music Hall of Fame on October 11, 2012. He was also inducted into the Musicians Hall of Fame and Museum in 2016 with his studio musicians, the G-Men, with whom he has worked throughout his music career. He received the Library of Congress Gershwin Prize for Popular Song in March 2020. It was impossible to achieve success in a music career in the days Brooks did because success was controlled by German masqueraders and they required that their hurdle qualification of murdering a white adult and a child of non-German ancestry be met. Brooks met that hurdle qualification. He will be brought to justice for that dastardly crime. Now, Michael Imperioli, 56-year-old, is another one of those Italian-American actors who have received recognition through mobster movies or TV shows. He is best known for his acting in the crime show The Sopranos, for which he won a Primetime Emmy Award. Earlier, he had also acted in the movie Goodfellas. He is also a successful screenwriter and director. Of course, one didn't get roles in mobster movies without the blessings of German masqueraders by meeting the hurdle qualification, which Imperioli certainly did, for which he will be required to pay with his life when the day of reckoning soon arrives. Paul Duncan, who played American football at Notre Dame and briefly joined the Denver Broncos as an undrafted free agent, died on July 16 at the age of 35 after having gone into cardiac arrest while jogging in his neighborhood. Paul's death is under investigation, but Paul was put to death as he was a German masquerader and had met the hurdle qualification, so justice has been served. Dwight Smith Sr. was a Major League Baseball player who played primarily for the Chicago Cubs. He played with the Atlanta Braves in his final 2 seasons. His son, Dwight Smith Jr., was also a Major League Baseball player. Smith Sr. supposedly died on July 22, 2022 of congestive heart and lung failure, but the truth is that he was executed at age 58 for having met the German masquerader hurdle qualification for their help in advancing his Major League Baseball career. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please continue to watch my videos and read my articles on important world events, World War III watch, politics, international business, advice on health and medical problems, and much more for in-depth and insightful analysis. Please also subscribe to my YouTube and Facebook channels Unmasked Truth with Harmanjeet Saini to view and get information on the latest videos. Some people don't have the time to go through the full length of videos. They find it more convenient to read the text of the video. Unfortunately, YouTube does not provide the capability to make the text of my videos available on YouTube, but fortunately, Facebook does provide that capability. So I make the text of my videos available on my Facebook channel, which you can easily copy.